Hi everyone, this is Budji Layug and this is my home. It's a modern, simple, and not so big house. It's an expression of who I am. Because of the size, it's resting on a 250 square meter. I had to create a living space that flows from inside outside. But very important for me is that the space inside functions according to how I live. I wanted something that was very relaxed and very simple, and that's what I try to achieve. And when I design, I always design from inside outside. The inside dictates the outside, more or less. There's always visual focus on what is around me. When from inside, it feels like your garden's big. I always have mirrors to open up the spaces rather than walls, and it stops your eye from the vision of expanding the space. You know, when I met Smartage, and I said, well, if you're gonna help me fix this house, I'd like it to be like a club at certain times of the evening. And because the stairwell is there, I said, that's where I'd like the continuity of the light to be coming from top to below, that can have like the effect of a skylight. What is also nice and very important, the intensity of the light is adjustable to the time of day so that it doesn't glare into your eye. And I think that makes a very, very big difference in designing any house or even any space, whether it's commercial or not. The lighting is one of the most important component of design. Since the lot is very small and I didn't really have a garden and I love gardens, I decided to create that space, a roof deck garden, overlooking the treetops of all the village. So it feels like when you're on the top, you really feel like you're in a forest. And from afar, after the forest, the treetops, you see the city. So that feels like something very unusual to achieve, is to have a roof deck garden in the middle of the city with a lot of trees. So it's really feeling an oasis. I was in London. I needed a visa to stay. I enrolled in the school, Vidal Sassoon. So I learned hair, haircut, hairstyling. So when I came to Manila, I opened salons that made me known as Budji Wara. And my first love is really architecture. So home design, architecture, furniture. And now I'm doing all of that as a whole in collaboration with, designers, architects. I work with my team. But eventually, I had a longing to go back to creating artworks that I discovering myself in another way. And so I started to paint about 25 years ago. I found a style that I think is who I am. It's a style which is figurative in motion and landscape, like a seascape with movement. I like that kind of the style that I have as an identity of color and movement, and I think that's how I discovered another part of me. This property has a few old trees that reach to the top. I always respect nature. What has been there, you should preserve and enhance. So these trees are probably 50, 60 years old. And so to me, they are sacred. I feel that I have to respect them and enhance how I can make use of it in my design. And as you can see, when you go up here in the oasis, you will see that the two big trees at the back and the front are very prominent, and that anchors the design of the house. The smart home is very important with the times we live in, because otherwise it's just a monotonous feel throughout the year. You come in, you turn on the lights, and that's it. With a smart home, you can play. It really is a necessary component of modern design, of smart living. It's really very important you have it. Well, after many years of doing all of these different disciplines in creativity, design, architecture, in collaboration with others, I have decided that at this point in my life, I cannot just retire. So I now working with Mark Go. I have a team of designers and architects. We work together and we collaborate and we do projects, and we decided to open a studio, BDJ. So now I have Mark, Go, and a team of designers and architects, and we have projects ongoing. I have a very modern sensibility wherein I don't like unnecessary decorative elements. I like clean design. I like to see a lot of nature within the space I'm living with. As for my palette, it's very clean. I mean, it's light gray, off-white, and modern, comfortable furnishings. And the rooms have to have a feeling of lightness.
Do you have a design that you would like to share with Design Will Save the World? If so, email us at designwillsavetheworldchannel@gmail.com.